Hello friends, and welcome into my Makeup Love office. Now on our last tutorial, we did a strong lip look with a neutral eye. Today we're going to switch things up. We're going to do a strong eye look with a more neutral lip. Now, as you can see, I've already done most of my makeup. I've already done my foundation, actually BB cream. I've already done brow gel. I've already done my blush, and I've already done my lips. I used Plush lip liner and Loaded lipstick, which is pretty close to my natural lip color because I wanted to keep things really neutral. I don't want to draw attention to my lips. I want all the attention today to go to the eyes. So let me pull my hair back and let's get started. Now, since I am wearing my Shenanigans Enthusiast sweatshirt today in bright green, I thought we'd do a green eye look, kind of a preparation for St. Patrick's Day that's going to be coming up next month. So first of all, I'm going to start with a very neutral matte nude eyeshadow stick, which is a cream. And I'm going to put this on as sort of my primer, or in place of my primer. I don't need a primer because I'm putting this on first, and this is going to act just like a primer. That way I don't need an extra product in there. And I don't have to be real careful about how I put this on. I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to pat that in, kind of spread it around. There we go. And then I'm going to be using Addiction Palette 9 today. I'm going to be using this grayish green right up here. And then I'm also going to be using just a little bit of this lighter, sort of a goldish beige, kind of a neutral, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I'm going to put this on the inner corner of my eye up to about the middle of my eye. And I'm going to use a fluffy crease brush for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. Just tap off the excess. This is going to go right here in the corner of my eye and then just right to the middle. Right over top of that nude cream. And it sticks to that nude cream beautifully. You can put a powder over those cream shadow sticks, and it will be just perfect because it will cling to those and not give you any flakiness underneath the eyes. You're not going to have little, migrating pieces of eyeshadow. They're going to end up, the powder under your eyes. Now I'm going to take a dense, fluffy brush. I'm going to clean this off real quick. Love this brush cleaner. You can clean your brush, wipe it on a hand towel, perfectly clean, and I can use it right away. I don't have to wait for it to dry. Now I'm going to go into this grayish green, and I'm going to use that right here in the crease of my eye. And then right along the outside edge, right in here. And don't worry, I'm going to come back and blend that. So again, right in the crease. And then along my lashes. And kind of blend in right there. All right, now I'm going to go back to a big fluffy brush. I'm going to go back and I'm going to blend that in. So I don't have any really harsh lines there. Even though I'm going to draw attention to my eyes today, I don't want there to be any harsh looking lines. I think when you are aging, you've got a lot of creasing, fine lines and wrinkles, a lot of crepiness underneath the eyes when you're my age. Anytime you've got harsh lines around the eyes, I think it makes those fine lines and wrinkles and the crepiness more noticeable than ever, I guess I want to say. That's why I tend to stay away from liquid eyeliner, because I think that nice sharp liquid line, while it looks beautiful, especially on younger women, I think on older women, sometimes it just makes the crepiness and the fine lines and wrinkles, the crow's feet here, more noticeable. So I'm gonna kind of try to stay away from that. Whoops. Now I'm also gonna grab another cream shadow stick. This one is in a green and it's got a little bit of glimmer to it. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm going to kind of follow along where I just put that powder right there in that crease. And then along the lower lid again. And then I'm also going to go right here under my lashes. Instead of using a separate eyeliner. Okay, and again, I'm going to grab that fluffy brush, going to blend that in. Now, why did I put the grayish green underneath if I was going to use this green cream shadow stick? Well, the grayish green underneath is spread out a little bit further than this cream. So it kind of gives it a little bit of an undertone, a little bit of shading underneath that I think looks really good together. I tried it without the grayish green underneath and I just didn't have quite the look I was going for. It was almost like it needed that little bit of darker color underneath with that pop of the brighter shimmer color in the corners of my eyes. I'm actually going to take a little flat brush and I'm going to go back and add just a bit of that right there on the inner corner, even a little further in than I did before. Okay, looks good. I feel like I got a little bit too much on this side. Look at that up close. Symmetrical, symmetrical, symmetrical. You've heard me say that before. All right, now I'm going to do my little trick with my sponge and my concealer. You've seen me do this before. I'm going to draw a line right here from the corner of my eye up to my eyebrow. And that's just to draw a boundary line. I want to keep my eyeshadow within those lines, kind of like a little fence there. So I can keep my there we go. Looks so much better. See how I kind of tapered that off so that you're not going to get that pulling down? I think that's another thing that really tends to age us, especially with all that crepiness and those crow's feet over there, those crow lines, I guess you would call them. I don't know what you call them. I think if the shadow goes beyond that and starts to pull downward, I think it makes us look older. So there we go. All right, now let's grab some mascara. Let's grab some mascara, not an eyeliner, a mascara. This is the Quadra, which is a 4-in-1 mascara. It has the tubing technology, which means there's like little individual tubes that wrap around each lash. It also has serum, which is going to make my natural lashes grow longer on their own. It has primer built in, so I don't need a separate lash primer. And then, of course, it's got my mascara, which is going to make my lashes thicker, longer. And this brush is kind of unique. See what I did there? It's got longer bristles on one side and little silicone nubs on the other side. I like to use the little silicone nubs first, then turn it over and go back and brush through with the longer bristles to define my lashes. I know not everybody still puts mascara on their lower lashes, but I just can't help myself. I still do it. I did have a little boo-boo there. Let me see if I can clean that up. And success. All right, let's get the other side. Almost to the end of this tube of Quadra, and I can tell I didn't get quite enough on my brush the first time. I have a wayward hair that just keeps sticking into my lashes. Does that ever happen to you? All right. Let's flip this over, go back and comb through those. And there we are. I'm going to finish up with a little bit of setting powder. Just to make sure I don't have any stray flecks of any eyeshadows anywhere. I don't think any fell out because this is good stuff. It doesn't come off. All right. Let's fluff the hair back out. And I think we're going to call this a good look. So emphasis on the eyes today. Very neutral lip. Now, this is probably not something I would wear for every day. This is probably something I would wear more for a little bit more special occasion. You know, if I'm going out to dinner, if I'm going somewhere special, to a party, to some kind of social event. Certainly not something I would wear around the house every day. But when I really want to draw attention to my eyes, because I think they're one of my best features, I'm going to go for this look and a really neutral lip. So give this look a try, see what you think, report back and let me know your results. I would love to see them. As always, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a like, a share, hit that bell so you know when I have a new video out. And as always, I appreciate you being here. Thanks everyone. Until next time.